No one likes us, I don't know why. We may not be perfect, but heaven knows we try. But all around, even our old friends put us down. Let's drop the big one and see what happens. Give them money, but are they grateful? No, they're spiteful and they're hateful. They don't respect us, so let's surprise them. We'll drop the big one and pulverize them. Asia's crowded, Europe's too old, Africa's far too hot and Canada's too cold. And South America stole our name. Let's drop the big one, there'll be no one left to blame us. We'll save Australia, don't wanna hurt no kangaroo. We're building all-American amusement park there. They got surfing too. Goes London, Paris. More room for you and more room for me. In every city, the whole world round, will just be another American town. Oh, how peaceful it'll be. We'll set everybody free. You wear Japanese kimono, baby, Italian shoes for me. They all hate us anyhow. So let's drop the big one now. Let's drop the big one now.
It's the Ron and Fez show.
We can just get rid of the people, we will be fine. All right, let's play a little Radio Psychic.
Radio Psychic. Radio Psychic.
Where are we going to be a year from now, Fez? What's going to be the situation in Iraq, and what is going to be the situation here at home?
Iraq still won't be under its self-rule. It still won't be under control, but President Kerry will have the UN running it.
You honestly believe we're going to have President Kerry?
I think so, yeah. That is my Radio Psychic.
You are the worst Republican in history.
I'm a good Republican.
How do you figure?
The rest of them are bad.
So now,
they're the bad ones.
Now you said you've stayed the course.
They're the liars.
And everybody else has changed. They took your party away from you. Maybe you need a new party, Fez.
Maybe I do. I got to get registered to vote. You know, I went and got my driver's license a long time ago and filled out the thing to get my voter registration card. Never got it.
You're probably not welcome back in your own party anymore. They don't want you. Why you're walking around saying President Kerry?
They wouldn't have anything to do with me not getting my voter registration card.
I got to find an email of somebody that busted you and Wonder Boy from listening to old stuff online. The Mikey Steele's online stuff from like a long time ago.
Why do we keep archives?
Mikey does it.
How does that help?
Like I always say when they ask me about it here when the editor management is, I go, really? They're running the show online? I have never heard of it. Well, somebody told me they're running the show online. I go, they can't be.
It's like showing the pictures on TV on the news. How does that help me?
Because I give them my normal zip, not a nothing. And then I go, hey, Bing, why don't you go do your mother? Ping, pow, you saw my eye. Fezzy was out there. I'm trying to, I just went and cleared out a bunch of online stuff, and there's just tons back.
You know, if I registered with a different party, I wouldn't feel right going Democrat, and I wouldn't feel right going and independent if I registered that way.
Yeah.
Then I don't get to vote in any primaries, do I?
No.
See? I like the process. I like being part of a big party.
Well, yeah, why don't you join the Green Party, you hippie? Why don't you do that? Why don't you try to get herb legalized?
I saw where the Reform Party is offering an endorsement to Ralph Nader, and that would help him get on the ballot in 7 states.
Oh, thanks a lot, Reform Party. You're doing great work. All right, let's check with White Riot, Wonder Boy.
Radio Psychic. Radio Psychic.
Where are we going to be a year from now?
I think that we're going to Things are going to be...
All right, just forget it. Why don't you go bring in one of the smarter people, you dumb dope.
By one of the smarter people, he means dig up a shrub.
You know what?
Out front.
Send that to Cameron and said, here's an air check. I think, I want the,
White Riot.
Yeah.
Weekends on WJFK.
I want, you dope.
J-Dubs, what's your radio psychic? What's going to be going on a year from now?
I think we will be done with Iraq in about a year, and I think Bush will still be in office and will be either in Iran or North Korea then.
So you think if he gets reelected, it's just our chance?
Oh, that's ballsy.
Yeah.
Oh, that is ballsy to go for another war.
All right, here we go. Let's get a radio psychic from Cigar Sid.
Radio psychic.
Well, hello, Sydney.
My radio psychic. President Nader reopens the slave trade in Iraq.
If you're not going to take this serious, you can't come in and hang with the big boys. You're just you know what? You're going to find yourself in the White Riot Saturday nights.
And you don't want to do that.
And just why would we
screening their call?
Why do we want a white supremacist show in here?
That I don't understand. You'd want to be a little more diverse.
We got an interview coming up in a little bit, Fez.
Yes, we do. Jen from the Jenner Torturers will be checking in. She's got a show tomorrow night at Nation in Washington, D.C. This show is quite the spectacle. You want to check it out.
Oh, good. Here it is. It's from the Shooker Man. Here's the... Fez mentioned... Now, he listened to a show May 7th. Oh, so it wasn't that long ago. Oh, no, last year's show.
Well, a year ago, May 7th. So my mission accomplished.
Yeah. All right. Fez mentioned that if a president would just stand up and say, we're going to Mars like JFK did about the moon, the entire country would get fired up.
I did say that. I thought people would be excited that they would get on board. Like President Kennedy, he would capture the imaginations of the people.
And he goes, Fez, you've turned on Bush like he's a retard. And he gave you the only thing you ever wanted, a trip to Mars.
And no one else wants to go now.
All right, White Riot, get back in here. Because you're also part of this bust from a year ago.
All you had to do. So I'm throwing out Iraq, domestic issues, gas prices.
Yeah.
Just give me Mars.
Oh, a year ago, you were so sure that we won the war in Iraq, you were dressing up like a pilot around here for about 2 weeks straight.
That's my flight suit.
His Wonder Boy also mentioned that he digs pregger porn sites. And so why is he in a long-term relationship with a woman who admitted during dinner for five that she can't have kids?
Well, because, I mean, the porn you like to watch doesn't have to be reflected, in the person you're going out with. I can't keep her pregnant all the time just because I find it sexy.
You can't keep her pregnant at all, tadpole.
That's true.
That ain't going to happen with you.
Watery Ray Bottoms.
He's got a watery bottom. Why don't we just start and call you Watery Bottom?
I don't have a watery bottom.
Soggy Bottoms.
I am a man of constant sorrow. That's going to be your new theme song. I want you to have that ready.
Okay.
So when we call you, you're playing Constant Sorrow.
And Soggy Bottom, I want you to move to Foggy Bottom, just to make it easier on everybody.
All right, here's an email that came in going, if everyone's against the war, why didn't we hear any complaints before we went in? I don't remember any marches. Millions of people marched all over the world. Paris, Italy, New York, England. The people went crazy marching, and the president would not listen.
They knocked down a statue of him.
Well, that was after the fact.
That's right.
But even well before the war. And I'll tell you right now, those things in New York, we were there, gigantic protests and getting zero heat on this liberal media that we all talk about.
Those things were huge where it was in front of the UN and then it spilled all the way over like the 2nd Avenue. They just couldn't contain it. It was going on for blocks.
Yeah, there was one that was people lined up from the Village to Times Square. Like, and as big as Broadway. And, I turned on the news that night, just see a blip. Apparently some people got out, and also some people didn't like it, and they showed 2 old World War I vets with tiny flags. Go home, hippies. Go home, hippies. All right, Wonder Boy, you're waving at me. You say there's something about the Washington Post. What's that? What are you trying to tell me?
What is it, White Riot?
I got an email from John Kelly over at the Washington Post.
Well, you're ready to break a big story, are you?
Yeah. Well, he writes a column over there, and one of the things that he does is he raises money for this camp for at-risk children, and he wanted to know if he could talk to you guys about things that you guys did at camps as part of this column. So I thought that would be a good thing.
Like our summer camp experiences?
Yeah. He talks to celebrities about their summer camp experiences.
Write this down so you can give it to him.
Okay.
1 year, I was 15 years old, summer camp. Me and my friends got together. Are you writing all this?
Yeah, Ron was 15 at summer camp. Friends got together.
Yeah, but write it nice. Put in like some of your big college words.
Some verbs.
I know you went to art school.
Correct.
Yeah, don't send them a telegram. Stop. So it was a summer camp. It was just that age where you're going from boyhood into manhood. And we actually killed a bear. And all of us took the blood from the bear and wiped it on our faces and our chests. It was the rite of manhood. And literally bit into the heart. And we passed it around. And it was kind of an old Indian custom, Fez. Later, I'd found out that we had been doing acid, and it wasn't a bear, but our school teacher. And I guess we had broken into her house. And then we also wrote piggies on the wall.
So it wasn't even at camp?
No, I never went to camp. What do I look like, Fez? What do I look like, fancy camp boy? No, I just did acid and hung around the neighborhood. And apparently, I don't know what happened from there. I guess everything went... just call it Helter Skelter Summer and send that to him.
Okay, so Ron, 15, friends got together.
Where's the verbs, adjectives? Fill it in.
Ron...
What are you, a court stenographer?
Yeah,
well,
just give me the meat.
Okay, Ron, at 15, got together with some friends for a passage of boyhood to manhood.
Yeah.
You guys killed a bear, a menacing bear.
Yes.
You wiped the savage blood on your faces.
Well, it's not savage, it's a bear.
Well,
on our faces and chest. Like warriors, like young warriors.
Then you devoured the bear's heart.
Mm-hmm. Still beating heart.
Still beating heart. Only to
I know the ending.
Only to realize you were on acid and that it was at your teacher Piggy's house.
No, she wasn't Piggy. We had written Piggy up there. We were very obsessed with the Manson family. So we just wrote Piggy on the wall.
What was the teacher's name?
I'm not giving out names. What do I look like, an idiot that I'm going to get busted for this thing?
Okay, so it turns out that you ate the teacher.
Yeah, that's the funny twist. Tell him that the twist of the story is like a very Kaiser Sose thing. It's a usual suspect. There was no teacher. There was no bear. It was a teacher, and we weren't at camp. We were in her house. We had broken in.
Was it even summer?
No.
I don't know if he can use any of this.
With a twist.
I understand
you love
twist, but it's
6th Sense.
gross.
Well, you didn't know it was coming, right? It's like 6th Sense. Did you go to camp, Fez?
I only went to fat camp, and I ended up putting on 15 pounds, and my parents sued. So that was about it.
Did you put on 15 pounds from eating a teacher?
No, I didn't eat a teacher heart.
Didn't you once eat a male teacher? Or did a male teacher eat you?
It was a male man.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I didn't go to camp. Excuse me. No, tell them we appreciate it, but, what camp are we going to go to? Just send them meatballs and say this is how Ron and Fez met. I used to call Fez Woody the Wabbit, and I taught him how to burp.
All right.
My name used to be Spaz.
A black girl's on the line for us?
Maybe he went to camp.
Earl. Buddy, did you go to some kind of black camp or anything like that? Did I give you your story?
Not really. I went to, it was called day camp. It wasn't really camp.
Like jazz camp or something?
No.
How many food stamps to get into this camp?
No, it didn't require food stamps.
Why don't you just...
What's a White Riot? Where did that come from?
White Riot is a racist radio show that Wonder Boy's trying to put together for the weekends.
That's a Clash song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He figures since it's so current, he wants to, be in touch with it.
Black Earl, I'll give you 3 words that will bring you the most joy in the world. Bad demo tape.
I'll tell you about the demo tape Earl. The first break went on for 8 minutes. It was White Riot and two of his supremacist friends just slamming Harry Elvis for being fat. The second break was 12 minutes of slamming Elvis because he was fat.
The show ought to be called Fat Out of Hell.
Wait. Aren't demos supposed to be about 2 minutes top?
Yeah.
And he did it for 20?
No, 20 minutes was the first two breaks. He did an hour. There was 4 breaks. I haven't got to the last 2 yet because I've been just sending cards to Elvis saying I feel sorry for him.
So, wait, he did oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ugly.
I'm pretty sure Cameron hasn't heard it yet because he didn't jump out of his window. I drove up this morning hoping I wouldn't be seeing Cameron's body just laying underneath his office.
What was that noise?
It's like The Ring. This air check is like The Ring. Whoever listens to it ends up dying.
The joy.
And for some reason, he kept saying he was in Portland, which I don't even understand. Like, it's some far-off, wonderful place.
What?
A Portland.
I have no idea. But
Portland, as in Oregon or Portland, Maine? Neither?
No, Oregon. Yeah, Oregon.
But
he saw Hello, Larry, and that touched him.
Because he couldn't hack it in L.A.
What Scott Shannon is to Fez, Hello, Larry is to White Riot.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed, has it?
No, it's bad. It's bad and getting worse, buddy. It's bad and getting worse.
No, I was calling earlier about about this whole thing about the press shouldn't have done this. I'm like, they're the press. That's
I know.
what they're supposed to do.
God, they're
Wouldn't
always...
you be furious if you found out they hid this? Or anything?
You know, war atrocities is usually a big story. Whatever side it's on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what about and you know what's going to be worse is that we got this freaking ADD president.
He really is. He really cannot focus. He cannot focus.
I mean, it's awful.
Maybe he just wants out. Maybe he's just sick of it all, and he wants out.
He keeps dropping hints about not getting reelected. Little jokes.
Yeah, me too. I keep dropping him the same hints.
I have the feeling he's starting to prepare himself.
The only thing I can think to do to save the country is to send him an air check from Wonder Boy.
Well, Drudge is saying that the possibility of Rumsfeld stepping down is very much alive, and it's going to be the lead story in tomorrow's New York Times.
Well...
So, I mean, the domino effect might be starting already.
It would be the smart angle. It would be the smart angle.
What, for Bush? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, in a weird way, that poor kid who got his head cut off actually helps Bush in a weird way. It's like, hey, see, this is why we're here.
Yeah, I mean, it helps with the people that, back up the war, but then the people like Fez, the other hippies, they're like, that's every reason to leave.
But I thought Fez was a Republican.
He switched. He somehow...
I'm still a Republican.
He somehow switched midstream.
He turned.
You know what really bothers me about you, Fez? You had the opportunity to back John McCain. Who's a Republican I would love to see in the White House.
John Kerry's pushing John McCain to be the new Secretary of Defense.
That would be cool.
Unfortunately, John Kerry's not the president.
I don't know. I just don't know. There's no easy way out now. We're so far gone with this thing.
Oh, yeah.
That it's just... There's not even a way to get out of it honorably right now.
No, there's no way out. I don't know what... Now John Kerry's going, maybe I don't even want to be president when I saw what's happening. Why couldn't I come in after Clinton? Why wasn't I in Gore's position?
The only way to go about this is like they did with Noriega in Panama where they were blaring the music. We just send the White Riot tapes over there and just start blaring them on loudspeakers.
Why don't we just drop... I say we drop down to, like, little CD cases with them, just tiny parachutes, and all the White Riot stuff's falling down.
Did you see Mars Attacks, where the yodeling actually smashes the Martians' heads?
You're the Slim Whitman of this war. Wonder Boy, why haven't you given that to Cameron yet?
I just don't feel like it's ready. I don't want it to make him jump out of a window. So I just don't think it's ready yet.
You know what to do? It might help it. This thing is, what, an hour long?
Yeah, about that.
Go back and edit in a foghorn blasting over top of you the whole time you're talking, and maybe that'll help a little.
What might help is to just put a mattress outside his window before you hand it to him.
Put a trampoline there. That way he has to bounce back up and look you in the eye. Force him to tell you no before he jumps.
Oh, it's that bad.
It's bad.
You
I don't know what's the deal with
you think Sodom was in a spider hole.
Well, the other part about the war is that it's like the UN, they kind of threw up their hands and like, you're on your own now. But they're the only way out.
All right, wait a minute. Charlie just wrote in. Here's his political move. You dump Rumsfeld if you're Bush. You put McCain in that spot. Ooh.
Interesting.
Ooh. Too stupid.
Too stupid to do it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, the other part of it is that, again, according to the Times, Powell's not a happy camper either, and he's considering stepping down, whether Bush wins or loses.
He's stepping down whether he thinks he is or not.
Yeah, that was in GQ or Jet or one of those magazines.
It wasn't in Jet.
Jet magazine.
Jet has a cover and still has the cover of Lady Sings the Blues. They will not get rid of that cover. Hey, by the way, I've never heard of this magazine before. Allure? Have you heard of this one?
No.
It's like a women's magazine. There is sexy pictures of Kelly Ripa, where she's, it almost looks like she did a Maxim shot for him. So I got to see that immediately. Oh, look, White Riot's writing it down. All right, Earl, we got to take a break, because when we come back, we're talking to our good friend Jen from the Genitortures.
Going to be playing at Nation tomorrow night in Washington, D.C.
And maybe we can ask her about this Japanese bondage stuff that everybody keeps talking about.
Okay, I'll see what she knows.
What do you mean you'll see what she knows? I'll be on the air with her. What are you going to do, jump in? Did you think this was time for White Riot to break free?
No.
Now we're in a booking war with White Riot. Who's getting the good guests?
I'm going to throw it to White Riot now, Fez, as they interview Jen from the Genitortures.
Earl, enjoy summer camp.
All right, buddies. I'm probably going to see you in about 10 days or so.
10 days is cool.
And cracking a hydrant isn't summer camp.
No.
It was there. It was in Queens.
It certainly was.
All right, buddy.
See you, buddy.
See you later.
That was a getaway weekend when him and his dad would crack the hydrant out front and just run through it.
White water rafting.
White Riot rafting is what we're going to be doing this summer.
I can't get enough of it. It's my obsession.
Here's what you're not saying. He's behind you and he's acting like he's doing stuff. And wherever we mention White Riot, he just does the little head shake. No, like I can't believe with how much crap I put up.
For all I give.
Yeah. I give and I give and I give.
So I'll just try to do some tiny filing. I'll file very tiny pieces of paper.
You know, on Saturday mornings, we're going to start doing the White Wedding Show, which is going to be exciting.
Very nice. Get with Pat Goss and have the White Garage.
It would be great. We're going to take a break here, Fezzi. When we come back, we'll talk to Jen from the Genitortures. They are in town tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night in D.C. at Nation.
Never been a show like this that you've ever seen before. Hey, has Paranoid ever seen them?
I don't think so.
We ought to set Perry up to be out there tomorrow night and do some play-by-play because they're right up his alley. He's as crazy as they are. That would be a great night for him. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Ron and Fez.